Days after Nnamdi Kanu's 14 days ultimatum, Southeast governors bounce open grazing. Wow. Wow, my people, is happening. Southeast governors has finally banned open grazing in the east. They have just followed suit from the Southwest governors. We are still waiting for the South governors to follow suit. I think what it is that most governors are waiting for others to take the lead, then they will follow. They know the right thing to do, but because of this political correctness, they don't want to offend their principal, being the Fulani Republic, they don't want to offend them because they are aspiring for more position, maybe second tenure or becoming a senator or vice president, as the case may be. So they would rather keep quiet and put their people in the altar of sacrifice. We all know what is going on. Everybody is aware, but everybody is pretending like nothing is happening. Not acceptable. Anyway, the Southeast governors has made one good move, and then they've banned open grazing all across the Southeast. Let's get straight into the news and get all the details. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you so much. Days after Nnamdi Kanu 14 days ultimatum, Southeast governors bound open grazing. Days after Nnamdi Kanu gave 14 days ultimatum to the Southeast governors, governors of Ebonyi, and chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum, engineer David Umahi, says the zone has now banned open grazing of cattle in the whole of the Southeast. If you recall that Nnamdi Kanu, Supreme Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB, had on the 29th of January given an ultimatum to the Southeast governors. He gave the governors a 14 days ultimatum or his security network, Eastern Security, will immediately ban and enforce the ban. Nnamdi Kanu has been a top voice against the evil deeds of the said Fulani killer headsmen who are gradually and have come to invade the south. SAR reporters report on ban on grazing in the southeast after the 14 days ESM leader Nnamdi Kanu gave the utterance. The governors announced this during an APC stakeholders meeting at the Christian Development Center in Abakaliki. The governor said that the Southeast Governors Forum has also bound the movement of cows by foot into the zone, enjoined leaders to exhibit patriotism in their conduct to guarantee unity of the country. Governors of the Southeast has been calling on our leaders to speak out on the security of the zone and unity of Nigeria. I read on the paper, yes, someone said he was given South governors of Southeast 7 days ultimatum to ban open grazing. The governors of Southeast has banned open grazing and movement of cattle by foot into the Southeast. You will recall that Southeast governors has also banned open grazing in their zone. This followed altercation that occurred after Sunday Boho, a Yoruba activist, issued a quick notice to Fulani headsmen in Oyo State. We don't want same to happen in the East. Hence, we want to protect the people, life and property. And so, we are banning every open grazing, no more movement of cattle around in the Southeast on foot. We therefore call on all the governors to work with the unity of oneness so that we can remain as one Nigeria, as this is very paramount. This has become very necessary as we see what is currently going on in the country. Everybody needs to get on top of it. The governors, leaders are all aware of what is going on, but political correctness will not make them tell the truth. They will rather behave as though they are not aware, especially those who are seeking to become senators, president, or vice president. And so they will rather put their political ambition ahead of the people who they were supposed to protect and preserve in the terms of leading. So this has become a selfish ambition where Nigerian government will rather not say the truth, but we are praying that every one of them will feel the age of the pinch of what is really going on so they can understand what people are going through and probably they can begin to implement the right principles in place to ensure that lives and property are preserved and safe. because as it stands, they are rather oblivious to what is happening. They've never experienced it. None of their family members has been kidnapped. They've not been asked for ransom. So I mean, how can they can't relate. They don't even know what you're talking about. You're the one saying this is happening. They hear it, but it has not happened to them. You know how it feels when they tell you somebody, a neighbor, lost a person. You say, oh, sorry, and that's it. But that neighbor know what has happened to him or her. They go through it. They experience it. They understand what they are going through, what they have lost. If it's a son, a daughter, a parent, they know what they are going through. But you've moved on. So that's reality. That's true life reality. So that's the position of those governors or leaders, whatever they call themselves. They don't understand what the common man on the street is going to. Imagine joining a commercial vehicle just to travel, and headsmen attack the vehicle and cause this kind of untold hardship and torture. How do you explain that? How? Just how? It's what our people suffer today needlessly. Things that should be rectified, matters that should be looked into. There is no commitment from government. There is no true, heart to govern and to lead people. All they want to do is to, tick off their political affluence and feel, still take as much as they want, store up for their kids, yes, unborn, while the nation bleeds and suffer. Imagine up till now, no good roads. Up till now, few, even the ones that have been done, liable to being destroyed any minute, because once the rain start falling, once heavy vehicles start plowing it, what happens? What happens? Were they done well? Country continue to borrow. The latest one now is to go and start selling the assets to fend for the bill. What will happen next year? You can see that this country is a failed state. And until they realize and begin to work, go back to the nitty-gritty, to get back the structures that builds up a good nation, I don't know where we are headed as a people. There have to be honesty at some point, but we don't have those set of people who are sacrificial and true. But we thank God finally they've done one good move at last to ban that open grazing, which will stop confrontation between the IPOBs or Eastern Security Network, and at least promote a bit of unity. There'll be no rancor. They need to move so that things can go well. Leave us a comment. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We sincerely and really appreciate you. God bless you. Bye for now.